السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه وموالاه. Hadith in Sahih al-Bukhari. It was narrated by Jabir radiallahu anhu ardah. He was describing the time when he sallam along with the Sahaba were digging into the ground, making ditches around the city of Medina when they were preparing for that battle of Khandaq. So Jabir radiallahu anhu said that we have started digging in the ground for 3 consecutive days non-stop. He said we never even got the chance to eat, and Rasulullah ﷺ was with them. On the 3rd day, he reported, this is in Sahih Bukhari again, he said that while we were digging, we were hitting a place and we found this a huge rock that we couldn't really do nothing with it. All of the things that we have, all the tools were useless. So we came to Rasulullah ﷺ. He said, I saw Rasulullah ﷺ in a state that I never liked to see him in. He said, I can tell how hungry he was, to the extent that he had a small, some big stone that he tied to his stomach so that he can survive with this hunger. He said, I never saw the face of Rasulullah ﷺ in such a very difficult way or tired way. But he ﷺ left his place while he was helping them. By the way, I just want to take a tangent here. I'm sorry for this. You know how he ﷺ was distinguished from the Sahaba? No one was able to do so. People or visitors who would come in and want to meet with Rasulullah ﷺ, and he ﷺ along with his companions, they will be struggling to find who among them is Rasulullah. You know why? Because he was no different. He wasn't different. He was doing what they used to do. Unfortunately, in today's time, Sheikh and Imam and scholar and whatnot, they are the ones who have the best seat. They are the ones who would be taking their position very differently from others. All the prestigious things. Well, subhanAllah, yes, we have to honor them, yes, but the Sheikh himself should be very humbled like Rasulullah ﷺ. Anyways, that's on the side. So back to this, Rasulullah ﷺ left what he was doing and he went with Jabir and other Sahaba to help them. So he took his tool and he hit the rock with it, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made it like dust. At that point in time, Jabir thought that, okay, this is it. We cannot continue with our, all the hunger and all that stuff. We should take some break. So he excused himself to go to his house, and he Allah gave him the permission. He went to his house and he talked to his wife. He said, what do we have? Like, I saw Rasulullah ﷺ in a state I would never like to see him at. She said, the only thing we have is a shah, like a sheep. And we have some barley or some wheat. So that's all what we have. He said, okay, let's slaughter this sheep. Let's bake this wheat or barley, and I will invite Rasulullah ﷺ. She said, I warn you, this is only 1 sheep. This is a little amount of barley, so you cannot invite everyone. It's Rasulullah and maybe 2 more. That's it. So he went, after she cooked and baked, he went to Rasulullah ﷺ. He said, Ya Rasulullah, my wife is inviting you and maybe 2 more people. He said, what does she have? He told him. He said, okay, Jazakallah khair, ask her to keep cooking until we come. So he invited all the muhajirin, all the ansar. Everyone. They came to the house of Jabir. Jabir saw this and he was almost losing his mind. But he said, this is Rasulullah ﷺ. So he talked to his wife and she was like, wow, didn't I tell you? And he was like, this is Rasulullah ﷺ. He ﷺ came, he entered first, he actually gave some of his moisture on the food, and that was the barakah, subhanallah. And he started to eat. He allowed people to come one after another until they all ate and finished. And there were still some food. So he said to Jabir, take that to your wife and eat from it. This is the barakah. So that was Rasulullah ﷺ. And I hope that one day we see a leader like Rasulullah ﷺ, a true leader who exemplifies Islam in his actions. Not a leader who is seeking people recognition, but a person who really exemplifies Islam in his actions. Jazakallahu khairan.